Hey guys, I'm gonna try and get through this as quick as I can. I just feel that it is important to watch it, and I'll kind of give some commentary here. I'll try not to do too much because I find that this girl triggers the fuck out of me. So I'm gonna, yeah, try and uh, keep it calm if I can. I'm going to be skipping through a lot of this. So, the beginning of this, she literally got on live and tried to preach to her audience about what a great mom she was and how dare we judge her because she's a good mom. She's taking parenting classes. Girl, that's not a flex, like at all. At all. Okay? Being on a safety plan is not a flex at all. So she's preaching to these people, like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that. I didn't know that. Gabby, literally everything you do is common sense. You're just too thick in the head to realize. And you don't care. And you don't want to learn. You love being stupid. You do. You think it's funny. You really do. Trust me, we've watched you. All of your shenanigans, all of it. You love being stupid. In fact, I think you even act more stupid purposely. There we go.
I tell them not to hit. I'm not going to hit them. Now, I'm not perfect.
Duh.
I did, pop him in the mouth. Yes, I did. Not hard, but enough.
She not only popped in the mouth, she smacked his ass numerous times on live. She's also bit him on a live. She's also screamed and screeched at him on a live. She's terrorized him on lives. She has done so much ABUSC to this child on lives. That is why CPS is involved. The fact that she thinks that her haters are the ones that got Cam taken away, got herself investigated, and all that stuff. No. You don't get to call CPS and be like, well, I saw Gabby do something, so you need to take him. And then they run over and take your kid. That's not how it works, Gabby. They have to have actual facts and evidence, and they had all of it. Every single claim that was made on you was real, and you did it.
But again, every household is different.
Hey, Ryan, listen to this shit. If you watch this girl, Ryan, you need to listen to what she says.
With the Italian way. Okay, I know a lot of moms do or dads do. What's wrong?
Italian way. Okay.
You want to hit their kid on the back of the head, their back of their. It could be family history. It could be biblical. It could be. It's your household. It's what you grow up, what you believe in. Yes, DCFS did say that it was okay.
No, they didn't, Gabby.
In the Florida, not DCFS, the Florida. How can I? This is a very, very.
Because you're wrong.
In Florida, you can slap on the leg. You can spank, but not beat the child.
Wow.
A fine, that's the Florida rules. But in parenting class, what we've learned by the psychiatrist we've been listening to, my teacher that's been talking to me about it, hitting, it can lower their self-esteem. It's a sign of abuse, depending on how you use it.
You know this because we have all been screaming at you for years. You don't listen and you don't care. You think you know best.
If you leave a mark, you're hitting, not spanking, correct?
Excuse me, but people in the chat, hitting and spanking is the same damn thing, is it not? Putting a hand on your kid is the same thing. There's no different language for it. Hitting's hitting, spanking. It's all the same thing. ABUSE.
So, yeah, everyone has their own ways, but, yeah.
Yours is locking them in the room for 4 hours, Chloe. 10 hours a day, right?
What's up? How are you? I know schools used to paddle kids. I know. My grandmother, when she was in Catholic school, she would get the rod. Remember those days where you would get whipped?
How would you know? You weren't there. School. So you don't remember.
Or the wooden spoon. See, it's crazy back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, when corporal punishment was the thing in the 80s and 90s, she clearly did not get any of that. Because her and Danny are the most spoiled, twisted, lying, embarrassing. I could go on all night about what these two are. They have never been held accountable for anything in their life. Ever. Ever. Mimi, I would love to know your IQ. Because if these two learn from you, oh my effing God. Can you imagine what Mimi's is? It's got to be what, 12 maybe?
Things were so different. Yeah.
We're going to try to
And then
pretend she
like,
remembers,
one
but she
smack.
wasn't even born yet.
CPS. It's just, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Come out the lights. You used to be so quick. Come on.
It's just how it is. Yep. So, no, I gotta still take my test, which I'm gonna pass. I'm not worried about it because my teacher went kind of like through it with me, and she was like telling me the questions on the test, and I had to answer them, and she's like, you're gonna be fine. I was like, okay, good.
Wow.
So I'm not worried about my test. I'll graduate. A little certificate.
Can you imagine being excited about a parenting class certificate? Wow.
It's really common sense.
No shit.
And I didn't really score too high on my parenting,
No
my pretest,
shit.
because there's a pretest and there's a post-test. So I didn't really score too bad on in the beginning.
No, you didn't score hardly
It was more of the
anything.
spanking it was the spanking for me that, because
Right.
I was, so I didn't really score too bad on in the beginning. It was more of the spanking it was the spanking for me that, because I was taught, spare the rod, spare the child. You know, I grew up with, you spank your children, so that's where.
Spare the rod, spare the child. I was taught that, but yet you put your hands on your son. And you just said you failed the spanking part of the test. So you have to redo it. What? Holy crap.
Now, when I do the test again, we're going to say
You're gonna
strongly
lie.
disagree on every single spanking question. So that's,
Sorry,
so that's where, now, when I do the test again, we're going to say strongly disagree on every single spanking question. So that's,
That's not fucking funny at all, for one. Number two, then you're lying because you do oh my God. You do and still will do what you do to your son because you're still doing it. You haven't learned anything. Now I'm going to put I strongly disagree. So she strongly agreed with beating her kid. Wow.
yeah, spare the rod, spare the child, yeah. So that's where I kind of messed up in. But now I took a parenting class, so now I know. Don't spank your child.
This is not a game, Gabby. And it's not funny.
And then we learned about empathy.
Empathy,
we learned about,
guys, empathy.
You know, your needs over your children's needs, communication, boundaries, nutritions.
What? I can't. Empathy and nutrition. What the fuck did she just say? Nutrients? One more time. I can't.
We learned about, you know, your needs over your children's needs, communication, boundaries, nutritions.
Wow.
The difference between boys' and girls' brains.
Nutrients. Huh.
We learned about domestic violence. How to be a role model for your children starts in the home. Yelling is never a good thing.
Yeah, you love to. That's all you do. And claim that you're just a loud person.
There's nothing wrong with spanking.
Yes, there is.
Listen, you do what you do in your own house home. I am not here to judge you.
Holy fuck. In your own house home. Not household, house home. Wow.
I am just letting you know what we've learned in parenting classes, what I've learned, and what they have told us. You can do whatever your heart pleases if you think it's right for your family. I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah, you are. You're literally preaching.
Now, honestly, here in reality, I could take a parenting class, and yeah, you're not supposed to do it, but I could still spank my child if I wanted to.
Wow.
Because in the state of Florida, it is not, you can't get your children taken away from that.
Do you fucking see this shit? She hasn't learned a damn thing. She's learned nothing.
So there's a,
Wow.
it's, I don't know, it's very confusing and just, like, is it not, yeah. So, you know, I'm just gonna put it, it's not like, okay, it's abuse, so if you hit your child again, you're gonna get your children taken away. No.
Yeah.
I could literally spank my child and just say, screw this.
Then do it.
If I
Why
really
not?
want
You
to.
always do anyways.
Because you as a parent, when you're doing it for the right reasons and you're spanking and not hitting,
It's the
you're more
same
than
thing,
welcome to do that.
Gabby.
You can do that. This is just talking about what it can happen, and that is a form of abuse.
What it can happen. Oh my, wow. You're dumb as fuck.
In Florida, there is boundaries when it comes to spanking. Bottom only, no better marks. That is true. But also, I was told by CPS that in Florida, you can slap the child on the thigh.
Really? Really?
And there was 3. I can't remember. I'm not saying I did anything wrong.
You did.
I popped my son in the mouth. Yes, I did. Yes, I sure did. And that was a few months ago, but have I done anything like that? No.
Liar. You bit him. You bite him. You have a domestic violence charge, okay? Why? Because you attacked Aaron by biting him. And then you do it to your 4-year-old, now 5-year-old. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she did deny it for months.
But you learn.
No, you're not learning, though.
I know. If you can't do that, teaching your kids, mommy will hurt them is so sad. I know.
She don't care. She loves scaring that child.
Yeah, but you have to. So here's how this works. There's a pre-test and there's a post-test. So the pre-test is where like you were at, and then you go into the 13 weeks of parenting classes, and then you do another test, the same test, to see if there's improvement. And then you get a certificate. Now, if you don't pass, you have to take 4 more classes that the things that you were not, when you took the test, the answers that you did wrong are the four classes that you just kind of focus on, and then you got to retake the test. So if you fail it, you have to retake the four classes.
No shit. Which I'm sure you'll have to do.
So, but I'm fine.
Yeah, real fine.
After my teacher said you'll be fine, I'm like, perfect. I mean, I really did. I did learn a lot in parenting class. I really did. I took down notes. I paid attention.
But yet she still puts the kid online after being told, because of the safety plan, being told from CPS to keep your child offline. No videos, no pictures, don't talk about them, don't show them, period. And yet here you are at Disney World showing him again. Then she decides to go make a Snapchat account with her and fucking Cam. Yes, she did. But you're protecting your child, right? And you've kept him offline, right? Bullshit.
Learn something from it.
You haven't learned fuck all,
I really
Gabby.
did.
You never will.
If anything, even though I should have never had to do this.
Yes, you should have.
I should have never had to do this, but.
Yes, you should have.
If anything, I'm kind of glad I had that parenting class.
Yeah, right.
If anything. I think that helped me.
Nah, not even close.
It just helped me learn about the development of a child.
Nope.
And what it can do when you do these certain things.
Nope.
And it was all voluntarily. You guys don't have to fucking believe me or not, but it is.
It was all voluntarily. She's so stupid. Like, is this part of an act as well? Or is she really this fucking dumb? Because that's pathetic. The first time was voluntarily. The second time was mandatory, Gabby. Get it right.
I said, if I would have said no to DCFS, Love Safety Plan, I don't know if they would have to go to the judge or not. Which, next time, if anything happens like that again, I will deny it. Because I was never found guilty of anything. I did it because...
I was never found holy fucking shit. I feel stupid watching her. I feel like I'm losing brain cells. What the hell? I was never found... Look at even fucking closed captioning picked up. I was never found guilty of anything. Gabby, your rub tests all came back dirty. Yes, they did. Why? Because you ABUSC, Adderall, and you had kratom in your system, which you're not supposed to be taking. That part, yay! So, just like you and Lori love to lie and say, well, nope, I passed every single one. They all come back dirty. Every single time. You both fucked up at the pill counts too, didn't you? Mm-hmm, there's that part. Girl, keep going and I'll keep playing your lies.
I knew I was innocent. And that's why I agreed to the pill counts and the drug test.
Which you failed miserably. Yes, you did. You had no choice but to agree. You're on a safety plan. Your son has what is it? Oh, what do you call it? A guardian ad litem. He's got someone to watch over him now because he's terrified of you. Because you ABUSED'd him. Mm-hmm. And now you're getting a fucking babysitter. Good! I can't wait for this babysitter. Gabby, her so-called, oh, I'm getting a friend. The courts are granting me a friend. Oh, yay. I get a freaking, I got a friend now. They're going to come twice a week and they're going to play with me. And then I'm going to stay off the internet, No, because you're still not learning. So they have to be there to watch you and your actions.
And they said, Gabby, if you do this, it will help your cases out and they won't come out as much because you already went through all of these.
What?
And so that's why I'm like, let's just do it, because if that's the truth, then it'll help with the calls.
No.
And so I did it.
You were mandated to do it.
But I was never found guilty.
Yes,
and that's why when the judge took Cameron that one day for 24 hours.
Oh, here we go.
And the judge gave us back our son.
Then why the fuck did he have a guardian? You want to explain that? Why is it that he was placed in foster care? You want to explain that? Why is it that you are not allowed around that child alone? You want to explain that?
There's no there's nothing.
Yes, there is. And you know it.
It was very, 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 very hard, sad 24 hours. That was not. But if that doesn't speak volumes, that we got our son back after 24 hours with that judge.
Okay.
We shouldn't.
If she got her son back within 24 hours, right, like she claims, then why does he have a guardian ad litem? Why is it that you're not allowed around him alone? You have to be supervised. You are not allowed around that child alone. You want to explain that? That doesn't sound to me like you got what you claim you got. And there is a judge, and they're the ones that warranted all this. Your safety plan, your parenting classes. So if you did nothing wrong, why is it that you have to take parenting classes? Why are you on a safety plan? Why does Cam have a guardian? Why are you not allowed alone with him? Those are questions that you people should be asking her. And by you people, I mean anybody who believes her crap, not anyone in general.
Never been on the safety plan. And now that this is falling into a criminal.
What?
Mm-hmm, I don't know what's going to happen.
A criminal
There's things happening, but I don't know where this is going to lead. Because it's now both parties.
Sorry, I have to. Does anybody know what a criminal is? Because I don't.
So I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm not going to really talk about it.
Yeah, she'll go on and on and on. How long is this video?
I finished it. Me and Aaron finished it. We're doing what we had to do. And I'm fucking proud of myself.
For complying, you're proud of yourself?
Because, as a mother, you do whatever you have to do, no matter what the circumstances is.
See, that statement pisses me off because she was made to do this. Yeah. It was voluntary at first. She's made to do this. She has to do this. But for her to continue and say that this is all her, it is not. And sit there, and how dare you sit there and say that you're the one that got Cam actually speaking and you're the one that got him potty trained when you weren't? You weren't. At all.
He went to a foster home. And I don't think I told anybody this, but if you really want to, this is
at the beginning of this video, which was started at 6:32 a.m., she was saying that Danny's coming over. That's why she's up so early. She was also trying to say that Cam was still sleeping, but yet had that video playing on the TV, blaring, and then her being this loud. We all know when Cam's there, because when she rubs him and puts him to bed, she whispers, which she hasn't been doing in a very long time. She'll fake it, right? And then they'll play recordings of the kid. It is fucked up.
My second book. After Cam was taken,
here we go.
He came back home, and he was not himself.
No shit.
And you could tell he was very different. It was not a good different. It was like a ghost, terrified.
No shit, Gabby. And here's one thing you're not remembering. Your teacher, Cam's teacher, is the one that reported you, and that report alone is the one that got your child removed from your care because of what he did between his legs with that fucking hot dog. Yeah, that part. Make it up.
I kept him home for a few days. And
you were hiding
just kind of like, work with him.
Apparently.
Just like make sure he's okay. Like he knows that he's still with us after the whole traumatizing. Because What his therapist said was what they did was kidnapping.
No.
And that's exactly what they did.
There's not one therapist ever going to say that CPS kidnapped your child. There's not. Prove me wrong. I want receipts because you're a fucking liar.
So that's why Cameron's in therapy now, because of this.
Because of them. It's not because of you at all. You have done nothing for that child. The government has. Okay?
So, I brought him back to school after 3 days. And when I tell you.
Here we go. It's all Gabby. All about Gabby now.
He would, and he knows his teacher because that's where he got picked up from.
And that's the one that reported you.
He would scream and say, no, mama, no, mama, no. He would hide behind my leg, grabbing on me so hard.
Bullshit. That kid would cry when CPS would leave. Do you guys know that? Yeah. That's on recording. Yeah. Cam would cry when CPS would leave. Because then he'd be left alone with his mother, whom he's terrified of. That speaks fucking volumes.
I would have to say,
go fuck yourself.
You're safe.
You sick bitch.
And the teacher had to pull him out of my arms.
You are so full of shit. Why is everyone hearing about this now, Mouth? Because you're a liar.
Mama, help!
Wow. Where's the tears, Gabby?
And I just kept telling him I love him.
Where's the tears?
I love him. Don't worry, Mine will pick you up. And it took a few days. It took a few days for him to know that he was safe again. And that Mommy and Daddy was going to pick him up. I made a video about false allegations with so many...
Notice how there's never any tears? Where the fuck are the tears? I'm tired of this. Tired of it. She is nothing but a liar. And there's people out there eating it up. You people eating it up, don't worry. You'll figure it out eventually. But I hope you at least call her out. Because that's some shit.
False calls. What it can do to a child. Mentally and physically.
Physically.
And...
no tears. Not even one.
It was just... it took a while for all of this to...
Someone just says, so why are you on this app speaking on him again? You was live when he was tooken. Thought. Oh, shit. What? I didn't even know I was going to say that. Okay. It's true. Only he, which is C, was recreating a sexual act with the hot dog. Fuck. Oh my God. Like that makes me want to cry. What did they do to him? Aaron's the one with the bird. Why does Cameron know that? Why? That is sexual, ABUSE. YouTube, you need to stop censoring it, okay? Like, this is bullshit.
It was just horrible for all of us, especially him.
Oh my God, that makes me feel
and then, especially with him being on the spectrum and stuff like that, like...
shut the fuck up.
Get
out of here with your fake ass tears.
Where they're going to be placed. Especially when you have a child on the spectrum.
You don't have one on the spectrum. Okay?
And, sometimes parents don't, or not parents, but foster parents don't really know how to deal with those types of children because, the system is very short-staffed. They don't have a lot of people. So they just throw the kid where they can.
They didn't throw him anywhere. He went to a very good foster care home, from what I understand. A very good one, considering he now can go to the bathroom on his own. Wipe himself and everything. He is literally potty trained. The kid can talk. The kid can count. The kid is doing amazing. Why? Because he was removed from you. I can't get that fucking hot dog. Fuck. I can't listen.
And if you don't understand a child's needs or what, like as a mother or father could.
Oh man, I
you just have no idea who has your baby. And yeah. these stalkers slash internet trolls were calling CPS in his school. Yeah.
The teacher at the school called on you because of that incident.
Tell them. Somebody tell them.
Still no dues. It was right there in black and white. The school called CPS. His teacher called. This isn't true. The foster parents have to take specific classes to help them understand. Exactly. You kind of left out with the teacher reported to CPS. People are asking her, TikTok's not worth it. You left out the teacher reported you too. Then going live is the last thing I'd be doing. Wait, your child's in foster care? Were you dropped as a... Were you dropped as a baby? What? Someone said that to some chick named Lacey. The opiate dry mouth is disgusting to me. I second, third, fourth, fifth that. Absolutely. Jesus, yank that phone, girl. Yank it. Here we go. The teacher called, reported his Smex act with hot dog and a full diaper. I remember that morning. I remember the day he was taken. She didn't brush his teeth, help him brush his teeth. She didn't help wash his face. She didn't brush his hair. She didn't even change him. He literally rolled out of bed with a heavily soiled diaper and she sent him to school like that. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let this fucking thing fool you.
He is home. He's
Where,
been home
bitch?
with me ever since he was told.
At the beginning of this video, you're trying to say he's sleeping. You got to be quiet because, you know, Cam's sleeping. Meanwhile, at 6:32, you would already be on live driving your ass to take him to school. He ain't there, bitch.
For the wrong reasons. That is why people are running with him being foster care. You guys, I've said it multiple times. He was taken for 1 day. And if this does not
Taken, okay, Lori Jones?
tell you that what they took, that CPS took a child and they lost because the judge said,
Cat's telling her, token. It's taken.
give them their child back.
Oh,
There's no evidence or anything. Taken, whatever. Okay, taken, whatever. Thanks.
Learn English, I agree. Yep, she said kidnapped, exactly. So down here, Flamingo says, no, you said they kidnapped him. And then she claims that Cam's, apparently his therapist, claimed that CPS kidnapped Cam. So if that's true, then why didn't the therapist, Gabby, make a report? Why didn't they make a report against CPS for, you know, allegedly kidnapping your child? Where's that report? He's a mandated or she's a mandated reporter, right? So where is it, Gabby? You know, the more you listen to her lie, the easier it is to pick up on it. Nope.
Yes, they did kidnap him.
No, they didn't.
Do you want to know something? Since there's probably new people, let's just turn the cameras off for 1 second.
Oh, fuck. Here we fucking go.
Do you want to hear something that's really messed up when he was taken?
Talking.
When he was taken that day, I had no clue.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Feisty villain. The whole world will tell you. She knew damn well he was being picked up at school that day. She chose to stay on live and dance with a broom. We all saw it, Gabby. We all saw it. You were on live that whole afternoon because you didn't even pick him up from school because he was took in. Yeah, that part. You fucking knew.
No clue.
Yes, you did.
Somebody on TikTok.
Nope.
The group.
Nope.
The gangs.
Nope.
They found out through CPS, somebody in the Department of Children and Family Services.
Nope.
Because I never knew. My sister knew more.
Okay, so CPS, right? So this person in CPS that is apparently in our group or gang or whatever she just said, why weren't they reported, Gabby? I would imagine they've been found out, right? This person works for CPS. So why aren't they fired? Why aren't they reported? Why don't they have charges? I have lots of questions, but you never fucking answer them.
My sister called my mom and said something about they're taking him. But my mom didn't believe Danny until I called my mom.
This is all made up, by the way.
Danny was right. And so I was told at 5 o'clock, somebody knew great detail.
From your
And I'm
house.
talking about where he got picked up.
Now, 5 o'clock, the kid gets picked up, I believe, around, I think she leaves at like 2:30. She goes and gets him and brings him home, right? At least she used to. So around 5 o'clock, she would have full knowledge that obviously she ain't picking him up today, right? Why didn't she go and pick him up that day then? She never went to pick him up because she knew he was being taken. So around 5 o'clock, obviously you knew. 4 o'clock you knew, 3 o'clock you knew, 2 o'clock you knew, 1 o'clock you knew. Yes, you did know. Because I saw the message the teacher sent you about Cam and the hot dog and the soiled diaper. Yeah, that's why she reported you. He was taken that day. And you stayed live dancing and singing with a fucking broom. You knew the whole time. You did. And you told your mods. And they were telling you to get the fuck offline. One of those mods went to Feisty and told Feisty. She even told these mods to keep telling you to get offline because nobody needed to see that kid being taken from your home. But it didn't happen that way. He was taken from school. So the only leak here is your big fat mouth.
Who picked him up? Where he went? Who was with them in that room? Supervisors. They named supervisors. They even said that Cameron went to urgent care. Which, when I looked in, and this is how I knew that somebody is...
Finish that sentence, because she's a bullshitter.
...is in the system and is leaking information to these people, because...
Gabby, it's you! You tell your fucking mods or your so-called friends every single thing of your life, and then bitch when it's put out online. That's what happened.
When I got him back, a few days, he was starting to get sick. I'm like, let's go into urgent...
When I got him back in a few days? I'm sorry, what?
...leaking information to these people, because...
That's you.
When I got him back, a few days, he was starting to get sick. I'm like, let's go into urgent care to kind of make sure that you're okay. I brought him to urgent care, and they couldn't find me, and they couldn't find Cam. And I was like, wow, I'm his mother. And they're like, I need to see your driver's license. I said, okay, so here you go. And they couldn't find me for like 30 minutes. I was like, this can't be happening. And apparently when a child is taken into custody or whatever, the foster parents has to...
But she said he wasn't in foster care. Like, he didn't have foster parents, right, guys?
They have to put things in their name. So he went to urgent care. So when that person on the internet, way before I even did, and when I was like, holy fucking shit. How in the fuck do they know that?
Your mouth. So when a kid goes to foster care, all information is transferred underneath the foster parent's name so that if there's an emergency or they need to go to the hospital or a doctor's appointment, that foster parent has all full knowledge and is allowed to take that kid there for the appointments and stuff like that. That's my understanding. I didn't know that. I've never been in foster care. I've never had CPS involved in my life as a child, actually. No, I fucking didn't. Did I? No, that was a counselor. Anyways, so I don't know, but I was, somebody explained it. I can't remember where I seen it, but they were watching this live and they explained it. It might have been Pink, or I don't know, somebody did, but they stated that, maybe it was Villain. Okay, I think it was Villain. So anyways, when a child goes to foster care, the people that are the foster parents, they have to, like, they're the ones that have custody of that child, right? So they've got all the information and all the approval to take that child to doctor's appointments, or if it's urgent, to the hospital, whatever, right? So, but they would never do that if a child's there for 24 hours. Like, what? Why would, if you had him back in your care, Gabby, would his, I don't know, we'll say... guardian ad litem. Why does he have one then? And that's the person that takes care of Cam, not you. Why is it when you apparently took him to urgent care, then why would everything be under someone else's name, not you as a mother? Because he is not in your care. He's not allowed to be in your care. He's terrified of you. That's written on everything. You're not allowed to be alone with him. So yeah, his guardian would be the one to take him if he needed to go, not you.
Before I even did. I was like, that's when I said, okay, now there's something going on because this makes no fucking sense.
It's your mouth that said it.
This makes no sense to me whatsoever. And so,
listen, asshole, how do you think the safety plans got out? Not one, but two. How do you think the findings of CPS got out? That's all from you, Gabby. I still have them. Yeah. I was actually rereading it, some of it today, and then I had to stop. It's bad. If this bitch ever gets that kid back, holy fuck. Wow.
Do you know what Reddit said? I have a screenshot, and I did submit this to Tallahassee. Reddit says, if word for word, if we find out that C is with her, we will get him removed again. That has already been submitted to Tallahassee.
And yet nothing's been done about it because you know what? It's called mandated reporters. If he was in your fucking care again and you still do what you do, which you did, you're damn right someone's going to call. Yep, they have to. They're mandated reporters.
Already been submitted to the police department.
And they did nothing.
It's been sent to the state.
They did nothing.
As well.
Because it's okay, you're allowed to do that.
Because this is my point. And I will share the screenshot with you if you would like me to.
Good, share it.
But this is my point.
You won't.
That this is not about a child. They are doing it for the wrong reasons. They are doing it to hurt me, and they're getting to Cam.
Nope.
I don't have Cameron on the internet anymore.
Yes, you do.
I don't live Cameron on the internet anymore. I have stopped that.
Go look on Snapchat. I'm pretty sure it says Gabby Jacobson. I'm not going to look for the screenshot because it's got Cam on it, and it's just, I don't want anybody to see it because I don't want anybody to follow her. But it literally is, I think I've seen it on TikTok. I'm sure you'll see it on there. But there is, she's got a new account. She claims she deleted her Snapchat. Sure, okay. But then she made a new account. And literally, the face is her and Cam. Yeah. At Disney World. So it's brand new. Yep. But remember, she deleted Snapchat.
And they still will not stop. A couple days ago, I got a report.
You did? That's news to me.
And I had people messaging my inbox.
Really?
And saying, I will say something if I have to.
Watch her eyes. This is how you know she's lying. She will never, ever look in the camera when she's lying.
I'm not going to mention their names. But they came about the Ziploc bag, or the Ziploc tie, which was only for the cake.
Bullshit! That's a fucking lie right there, because at the time when it was Ziplocked, and she said, oh, Aaron Ziplocked it? Zip-tied it? Mimi was already there, and they already had cake. He already saw they already celebrated the birthday. So at that time, that night when that was locked, there was no reason for it to be locked because Cameron already seen it. Because he already had it, because it was his birthday that day. Yeah, that part.
Cake off the floor.
I nor know of no one who watched Cam apparently eat cake off the floor. I think she made that up to make it sound even worse from what we are apparently reporting.
I'd never have showed my son on a live.
You did?
I was never on live when we had cake. I showed a video of it. And he was sitting on the stool eating the cake.
Did she not just say that she doesn't show her son on live anymore? But yet she just said that she showed a video that was on the 8th of December. Can't keep your life straight, can you?
And they called and said, he ate cake off the floor. I'm still waiting for that video.
You're the one that said it, Gabby.
This is a
look at us when you lie.
A group that is not only harming a child.
No. Sorry, that's you.
But also harming a family that is just trying to survive like the rest of us. Because they hate me. They have no good intentions. They have nothing.
Holy fuck. No good intentions, okay?
And it's really fucked up. This whole thing has been fucked up.
That's on you. You are the fucked up.
Now, I don't know if it was Meg's. Meg's worked in the person, and I have gone to the place about Meg. So in case you haven't. That's all. You think I'll just ignore that?
Okay, speaking about Meg. So Meg's is the one that went into Dunkin' when she was working there and actually went live. Yeah, she did that, right? And filmed Gabby or whatever, right? You know who had to call the police and report that in? Villain. Now, why is that? If it wasn't a setup or it wasn't planned by her and Meg's, why is it that you didn't report it, Gabby? You knew. Just like you do about was it that one? No, maybe it was the Great Wolf Lodge. And that was the Meg's? There's so many planned out shit here, little skits that she's done. Anyways, Villain reported it, not Gabby. Why is that? Huh? Because it was a skit, that's why.
So fucking crazy. You're insane.
All of it.
No, I did.
No, you didn't.
I took care of it. Like, I'm taking care of the rest of things, but I can't.
I don't believe that Megs has been reported at all by her whatsoever. Because I truly believe it's a fucking skit. Went into Duncan and went live and filmed her. We saw the live. Gabby was so happy to see her friend Megs. And then claimed she didn't know her.
Can't make you fucking believe me. Because you're just gonna have to see it for yourself.
Then show us, Mouse.
I mean, the truth will come to the light. And I really should not be talking about this as much as I should be, but it will come to the light. Because what these people have done is very criminal.
It will come to light, not to the light.
Especially with the CPS for 4 years. Doing drug tests, pill counts, never found guilty.
And yet you're still on live exploiting your child. You think you'd take a fucking hint and get off?
Never. Because if I was guilty,
you were!
Cameron would have been gone for like a long, long time, not just for 24 hours.
Oh, here we go.
And that's just the truth. So, and then do you want to know why he was taken?
Because of you!
It was because of all the calls that came through Tallahassee. Unfortunately, they got my case manager.
He was taken because of what he did with the hot dog. He was taken because he was totally awful, disgusting, unclean with a filthy diaper because of you and what he did with that hot dog. And his teacher called. That's why he was removed from your care.
And they got the director.
Look at us when you lie, bitch.
The first caseworker management. And
here comes some more lie. Come on, think it quicker. See this shit?
The people, the trolls, the gangs, the people that are bullying me, they blew up little clips that they could make it really bad and make it look bad. And they just, hundreds of calls, just.
This is all a lie. The teacher called it in. The fuck?
And then
there you go. Now telltale she's lying. She can't think quick enough.
I told CPS about Cameron's autism diagnosis.
Which he doesn't have.
In a text message. When we went to court, CPS said I never said anything. I had a lawyer that day. And they showed the judge that I did. That I did show the actual diagnosis of Cameron to
that is a
CPS
fucking
worker.
lie. It even stated on your safety plan and the CPS findings that the kid don't have it. God damn it, Gabby. Fucking wake up.
When she said I did not.
Because he doesn't. Next lie. Come on. Quicker. I don't got all night.
I don't think that looked really good. I don't think that looked really good.
For you? No,
I really don't,
not.
but I knew the truth and I had all the documentation.
No, you didn't.
All the screenshots, text messages.
Nope.
I took pictures of all the drug tests. I told them that I'm going to videotape you counting my pills so they know that they're being videotaped, and they were fine with it. I have all that documentation.
Look at the camera when you speak, you fucking lying hoe.
So and mind you, there is some.
It's crazy to me that someone can lie like this and then turn around and tell her audience, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. What are you talking about? It's like, it just makes me want to go bonkers.
That's in the children's family department that is leaking information, that is working with this group. Call me crazy.
Then you need to call and make a fucking report, which I know damn well you haven't.
But there's been proof that there is something going on in the family services, because the things that they have done and said without me, with me, there's a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pattern and there is something going on.
Nah.
And it's been handed over to somebody else.
Okay.
Because they need to look into it.
I call bullshit.
So Cameron is autistic.
No, he's not.
You don't have to believe me.
Stop it.
I would stand in front of a judge and say, here's the paperwork. Call his doctor.
I would stand in front of a judge. Did you just catch that? I would stand in front of a judge and tell him to call his doctor. But you just said you were standing. I'm all fumbling my words because she just makes me stupid. You just said that you were in front of a judge and you showed him all the proof and he believed you. And now you're saying, what the fuck?
I mean, I would be under oath and I would have no problem doing that. I did it under oath.
You've already lied under oath.
When Cameron was taken, we had to go to court. It's documented. They have the paperworks.
Paperworks, guys. Like fireworks.
However, Cameron's speech is a lot better,
Thanks to them.
which we've been working with him.
No, you haven't, Gabby.
And before that happened, Cameron really wasn't, he was talking, but he wasn't really doing what he's doing now. Big difference.
No shit.
He was saying some words, but there's just a big difference in like the speech that when he was taken versus now. In that room, I don't know who was there. I don't know if there's any cop, any teachers. I don't believe so. No police officer. I would like to get that recording of the room. I've been really trying to get a hold of that because I would like to know what happened in that room. There was no grandma. There was nobody. Just,
really?
Those two people. As an autistic child,
Oh my God.
even a regular child, says silly things like this and says things that could be taken in a wrong.
Stop it. Holding a fucking hot dog between his legs is not taking something wrong, Gabby.
Way. And that goes for all types of children.
This is sick.
I don't know if I don't know what happened. I can't say what happened because I was not there. But the reasons why they took Cam and the reasons why they said was because they said, Cameron said he did not feel safe with me.
Yep, he did.
And I was like,
He said he was scared of you. It's been reported.
Okay. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. So then I just knew Cameron would not do that. When he got back home after a couple of days, I had my mother tell him, do you feel safe with mommy?
Wow.
And I said, Mom, I want you to go into a room. I want you to ask the same question in different ways and just see what he responds. It's on recording. And you know what he said?
You are sick. You fucking traumatized that kid like no one else I've ever seen in my life. You were disgusting to do that. Mimi, shame on you. How dare you question a little 4-year-old boy about why he told people that he's supposed to trust and protect him that he is scared of his mother. And you fuckers tried to, weaponize that against that little boy? And you did. What the fuck?
He said, I love mama.
Bullshit.
And then my mom said, do you feel safe with daddy? Yes. Mommy, daddy, love.
You're sick. You're fucking sick. Don't even start. There's never any tears. This is like horrendous. Really? You're gonna eat while you're... The hell? What the fuck
So
is
I just
this?
will never know what happened that day. If he really did say that.
He did. It's
or
recorded.
If, I don't know. But I do know one thing, that boy loves me and his father so much.
Oh, my God.
So in my own heart,
it's not about love, Gabby. Of course he loves his parents. It's the fact that you terrify the shit out of him. He is scared of you. That's why you're not allowed to be alone with him. Fuck.
He was tricked. He was questioned more than 3 times to get them to stay. I don't know.
You need to stop.
I just know that. And then like sometimes like Cameron will say mom and it's Mimi. Or he'll call daddy mommy. He'll call me daddy. And he messes up like his words. I mean, I mess up with my words.
That's a new one. So now she's trying to deflect and say, oh, he probably said he was scared of daddy, not mommy. Oh my God.
I mean, he's just 4 years old at that time. He's a kid. And kids say the weirdest things or the things that they take the wrong way.
Gabby.
Depending on how it was worded.
No.
And like I said, I have no clue what happened. But the bottom line is, it's over and done with. It happened. And I got my son back. And,
keep thinking that.
And I had done my parenting classes. I've done whatever I needed to do just to get through all of this. And I'm proud of myself.
Wow.
I could have said no.
And if you did say no, you would have been mandated to do it. So there.
I did it.
Crying while eating a banana. What in the hell?
I just want you to know. I don't want you to feel bad for me.
I don't.
I think it's the Clomid. That damn fucking Clomid makes you so fucking emotional. Damn it.
What fertility doctor would prescribe her Clomid and progesterone? Again. We all know she faked the miscarriage, faked the pregnancy. We all know she fake. It's all fucking bullshit, right? I do believe that these medications, these so-called medications that she is getting, off the black market online because they're not in the proper packaging. They're not the right colors. They're not. Guaranteed. Her primary doctor or apparently her OBGYN, which I still don't think she has, they don't know any of this. And Aaron's so fucking stupid that he believes her. Or doesn't care. Probably doesn't care.
I want you to understand.
Nah.
I want you to try to not feel bad for me, but understand and feel how I felt.
I don't give a shit how you feel. I don't. Never will.
So yeah. And now people are just going with it. Say, and put your shoes in mine.
Put your shoes in mine.
So yeah. And now people are just going with it, saying these horrible things. And in reality, they take little bits and pieces of that information that I just mentioned.
Really?
And they switch it up.
Really?
The only person that really knows the truth is my family and my supporters.
Uh-huh. You mean the lies?
I'm sorry for crying. I really do think it's the fucking COVID.
You didn't cry though.
Because I was crying for like not getting a job, and I'm just like, why am I crying over?
Notice how her little shirt there is not wet.
Exactly. Losing a job, Gabby, like
wiping away nothing.
So I don't know. I'm not asking anyone to fucking believe me because
there you are.
Me sitting up here explaining this 25 million fucking times. They're just, what they're gonna do is call me a liar.
You are.
It's their narrative. It's their story. It doesn't. The thing is, you guys, is you should know by now if you have been watching. Nobody saw Cameron eat off the floor. Okay, that was called in by CPS.
I believe you made that shit up. I don't think there is a video of that because I don't believe that happened. I think she added to it to make it look even make it look worse for her when in reality, you're damn right someone reported you for putting a zip tie on the fucking fridge. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I would have done the same thing.
Nobody saw Cameron eat, and that's a false allegation.
Because it didn't happen.
If you tell everybody what's happening, because this is what they're doing, and because of that Reddit post, if we know Cameron's home, we will go harder.
Oh, stop it, Gabby.
Reddit, do you want whoever wrote that, do you honestly know that is not good what you just did there?
Oh, why is that?
You just told me what this is all about.
Yeah, okay.
You just told me your plan and your strategy.
You stretchy?
Not a smart move on your part.
Stretchy?
You just told me your plan and your strategy. Not a smart move on your part.
You're stretchy. Holy hell.
I did. I recommend you go listen to a video that I posted.
No.
It's about so many false allegations and what it can do to a child. I got it from a website, and I was even talking to someone that was...
She also claims that she's going to get disability for her CPTSD. Bullshit. You were never diagnosed with that. I know you weren't. You're a fucking liar. Also, you will not get disability as you continue to go live on TikTok. If you're claiming that's what gave you PTSD or now it's CPTSD, whatever, they're not going to give it to you because you are in charge of your own triggers. The fact that you keep going live and claiming, I can do what I want. I'm allowed on here. Yes, I am. Anybody who's ever been diagnosed with PTSD would never, ever, ever continue to fucking trigger themselves. You lying fucker. That pisses me off. I do have PTSD. A lot of us do. And by the way, just because you have PTSD doesn't mean you fucking freak out when there's fireworks. You weren't in the war, you stupid ass.
In the...
Damn.
She did it for a while, but she's out of work right now. But she did say, Gabby, this is a thing. Because what makes it traumatizing is people coming in and coming out. It can cause a lot of trauma.
Yeah, you hear you keep doing it.
Trust issues, insecurities, tantrums, bedwetting, anger.
Look at us when you
not
fucking
trusting
lie.
Adults, education. It can do more harm than it can do good.
Yeah, you still keep putting them on.
Now, I'm not saying, the bottom line is that you're doing it for the wrong reasons, and your actions are making that very obvious.
Then get off!
Posts are making that very obvious for me, and it's all being documented, and it's all being watched.
Yeah, you're still here.
I just want you to understand what it can really do to a child when you say you are all about a child and you want to help a child. But what you're doing is really harming a child.
Gabby, what you are doing is harming your kid. Get offline. Stop putting him online. Get the fuck off. Go. Bye. You should not be on this platform, and you fucking know that. You've been warned numerous times. Stay off TikTok. Keep your kid offline, and you fucking can't do it. You chose TikTok over your kid, your whole family. Yes, you did.
Are doing good. And I just want you to understand. Just go watch my video, please. No. And do your own investigations, what it can do to a kid. Because if you did care about a kid, why ruin it mentally and physically for them?
If you cared about your kid, you would get the fuck off. Simple.
With all your false allegations. Because you hate me. And because you hate me, for whatever God reasons you hate me,
you don't get well,
not go after my son. Because you hate me so much. That's not a good reason to call CPS.
So what, his camps teacher hated you so much that she called CPS with false allegations of him? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't know if you guys know this, but after all of these calls, consistently, they don't come out anymore. And once I finish the safety plan and the parenting class, it looks good on me.
Really?
All the drug tests that I had to do, all the pill counts I had to do.
The ones that you failed, all of them?
And so if you keep calling after this, you're just going to expose yourself even more. I'm not the one that's going to expose you. You are already...
The more shit you keep doing, mandated reporters are going to keep reporting you. So keep it the fuck up.
Doing it yourself. That's all I have to say.
For what? You have been yelling and you've been... Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hi. Do you have laundry soap?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go check on my doctor.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I just don't feel there's two of them over here.
Do you want me to do laundry for you? No, go sit down. Go sit down. I'll do the laundry. No, go sit and I'll do it. Go sit.
I got more in the car.
Okay, I'll get this laundry. I'm gonna go now.
Aw, trying to make yourself look good. Anyways, I guess Danny's over there doing laundry. I don't give a shit what they have to say. I just wanted to watch this and share with you guys and give you my 2 cents. Well, more like a million cents, but yeah. Anyways, this girl, I see red because I know she's lying. I know she's a liar. I know she lies. I know she fabricates. I know she makes shit up. You know, and when you know these things, and you know you know for a fact all these things that she keeps claiming as lies, it fucking infuriates you. It does. Like, man, it pisses me off. And what pisses me off is that still people believe her bullshit and keep continuing to support her. Cancel Gabby. Don't watch her. I'm watching Nookie. I don't watch her live. I go to Nookie or someone else, but usually Nookie or Teresa. But, you know, just don't watch her, please. The more you guys do, the more she thinks she's important and the more money she makes. And honestly, the bitch needs a job. She needs a hobby. Get a job. That's what she needs to do. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have a good night and I'll see you in the comments.